if the question is then tell me about an experiment that you've tried and what you learned from it, then I think Elunit is probably one of my more interesting experiments to share because it really started with me writing my going off on one of the other things that you probably shouldn't do, writing your own framework. So I developed my own framework then, and was of course class based, and I had this kind of class hierarchy, and I was using VI tester, and I wanted to test my classes. So I kind of had the mirrored hierarchy in my test classes. So I had my framework classes and the classes inheriting from them. Then I had my VI tester classes, which were the tests for those classes. And then I was like, hey, why can't I reuse a test from a parent class on a child class and have that hierarchy mirroring what I was building? And then by extension, if someone uses the framework and implements a framework class, then they would be able to inherit the tests for that class as well. So that was the kind of idea I had, and I tried to get it working in VI test, but I couldn't figure out how to extend it in that direction. So I failed with that and started from scratch writing my own framework for testing framework, and it eventually turned out that it could be done, and I was kind of happy with the result. So I worked on it some more. This was during COVID, and I had some spare time, and yeah, I went down in the rabbit hole of project providers and spent a lot of the time just understanding how you hook into the LabVIEW IDE and how you can do these kind of integrations. But yeah, I was happy enough with the result that I decided that I should probably share this, and decided to present at a GLA summit. Don't remember when, about it, and for that I then needed to clean up everything so that I could actually share it. So I then needed to go back and clean everything up and release it as an open source project, and made the presentation about it. And having released that, then I was in a different phase because now it was very difficult to make changes.